Hello, friends. Hope you're all doing well. Here I am with another recipe to cook a nice, warm, spicy chicken stew. So let's see how to do this. Here I have around 2 kg of chicken and I've added 1 cup of plain yogurt and I'm going to marinate this for a few minutes. So along with the yogurt, you're going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and half a teaspoon of red chili powder as well. A heapful. Yeah, I usually don't measure, but just for this videos I started measuring, so now I have an idea. Now I'm also adding salt, so probably another half a teaspoon of salt to this. So the reason why we marinate this with yogurt is it takes away the raw flavor of chicken, and also it tenderizes the chicken really well. So it just adds a really nice flavor to your chicken stews and curries, and if you would do that, it just enhances the flavor of the chicken. Now here I have my non-stick pan, and I'm going to add around 2 tablespoons of canola oil. It's just enough to cover my pan, so I've added approximately 2 tablespoons of the oil. You can add any oil you have. Sometimes I use canola oil, sometimes I use coconut oil as well. So it's your choice which oil you want to use, and just wait for the oil to get nice and hot. And once it's nice and hot, you can add your chopped onions. I have taken 2 large chopped onions here, and I'm gonna saute them really well. You keep frying the onions until they are golden brown. So you will see, yes, it's something like this color. So once it's nice and golden brown, you can add the ginger garlic paste. So I am in a rush today. I have some visitors coming, so I am adding the ginger garlic paste, which is in my fridge. So here I'm adding 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and around 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. So I'm adding more garlic here because the quantity is more, and I want the garlic to have more strong flavor. Ginger is more stronger than garlic, so I am adding just 1 tablespoon of ginger and 2 tablespoons of garlic. So that is the combination I usually use for my chicken stews and curries. Mix it really well, and then wait for it to get sauteed along with the onions and release all the oils. So here I have around 6 medium tomatoes on the vine, and I'm gonna add that. But before I add that, I'm gonna add my spices in. So I will get my spices nicely roasted along with the onions and ginger garlic paste, and then we will add the tomatoes. So let's see what spices we need to add. Here's my spice box, which needs to be filled. I need to refill my spices in there. So I'm adding half a tablespoon of red chili powder. I have the red Kashmiri chili powder here, so I'm adding that. And half a tablespoon of coriander powder. and just half a teaspoon of turmeric. And I'm also adding half a teaspoon of garam masala, the masala we made together. I have a video uploaded how to make that. It's a mixed spices, whole spices. I've ground them and made them a powder, so I can add my own garam masala, my own mixed spices. Now once you add all that, you mix it really well and let it get roasted very well, and you keep roasting until you see the oil nicely bubbly. Once the oil is nice and bubbly, that's when you know the spices are all really well roasted and ready. Now after that, I'm also adding some black pepper powder. I have added half a tablespoon of black pepper powder. And also some salt, so I'm adding half a tablespoon of salt as well in here. You can add salt according to your taste as well. If you use less salt, it's according to the way you like it. So you mix it really well for 2 to 3 minutes, and once it's sauteed really well, you are ready to add the tomatoes now. So I've chopped those 6 tomatoes, the medium-sized tomatoes on the vine. I've chopped them nice and small and then add them to these nice roasted onions and all the spices. Once you add the tomatoes, you just wait for a few minutes for it to get a little mushy, and once that is done, then we are ready to add our marinated chicken. So here you can see the tomatoes are nice and mushy, and we are now going to add our chicken. So just once the tomatoes are nice and soft, and that should be good. So yeah, that will take probably 5 minutes or so for the tomatoes to get nice and soft. You put the flame just on medium high and let it saute really well. Once you are at this stage, then we are ready to add our marinated chicken. So I have marinated this chicken for probably 30 minutes, so that should be good. If it's more, it's also good, but minimum 30 minutes is what the recipe calls for. So once you add the marinated chicken, you stir it really well, and please note that I've not added any water. It's just the yogurt and the chicken. That's about it with the spices, because the chicken will release a lot of water, you will see in a few minutes time. So I'm just mixing it really well, and then I'm gonna put the lid on and let it simmer for a few minutes. So once you have incorporated all the chicken and spices, everything together, then put the lid on and let it cook. Now I'm here in Great White North, Canada, and we are covered in snow. So here are some pictures for you of the snow, and here's our friend's dog. And inside the house, I am having a nice fire going because it's so cold outside, and we have a fireplace which I love to light up during these days. So and nothing like having the fire and cooking some nice warm chicken stew, right? During winter months, you do get really hungry. So as you can see, it has released a lot of water, and it will release furthermore. So you just keep stirring every 2 to 3 minutes. You just open the lid and stir it really well, and then put the lid back on and let it cook. It will take around 30 to 40 minutes once after this stage for the chicken to cook really well. So just keep stirring every 2 to 3 minutes and let it cook. And now again, it's after a few minutes, probably 5 minutes or so, and you can see so much water come out. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it will release a lot of water, and we do not need to add any water extra. We will at the end, and I will show you a really good trick to make your stew taste so good. As you can see, it has released more water. I haven't added any water. It's just all from the chicken. So and you can see some oil as well, so that is a sign that our chicken is cooking really well, and it's almost done. So once you see so much water, you can get away with stirring after probably 5 minutes or so, because you know that it won't get burnt. So I will probably wait for another 5 minutes and then keep stirring it. Once the water is out, probably another 10 minutes or so, and that's about it. We should be done. Now here I have a good chunk of coriander leaves, probably one handful of coriander leaves chopped into small pieces, and then add that to enhance the flavor of the chicken stew. You just add it on and mix it really well, and probably for another 5 minutes or so, let it cook along with the coriander leaves, or cilantro. I'm not sure which word are you more used to. So yeah, some call it cilantro, some call it coriander leaves. And mix it really well and put the lid on and let it cook for another 5 to 6 minutes or so. Okay, so it's almost ready, and just before switching it off, I'm gonna add some coconut milk powder. Yes, this is the secret recipe. So once you're almost done with your chicken curry, just take half a cup of coconut milk powder, add some hot water to it, and mix it really well, and add it to your chicken curry. And here it is, your warm, nice, spicy chicken stew ready to be served. And I'm serving here with some rice noodles. Hope you enjoyed this video, and try it, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.